Good morning. I've come into the woodlands and I've set myself a challenge for a couple of reasons really. What the plan is I'm going to photograph. I'll come into this woodland now. A lot of it is plantation woodland. It's all straight lines, fir trees, conifers type things, evergreens, and I've come to photograph them, and that's the challenge. None of this lovely oak trees and things like that which are over there, and I won't dismiss them if I come by them and I see an image, but my challenge is to try and get a photo of the pine trees. Now I've already come across an image that I want to take. Let's give it a go. Let's see if it works. The sun is actually rising. It said it was going to be overcast and the sun's rising. We might get a little bit of golden light as well, which will be even better, but it's chilly. It's Christmas Eve, and I just wanted to get out, and that was one of the reasons I wanted to get out. I needed to get out. How you doing? You all right? But I'm going to do a panos because I want that letterbox effect. So we'll start that now. Do one more. Just to go beyond. So I do something about the order that draws me in, because it's all uniform. It's a woodland in its uniform, but then we can find little imperfections in it, or little differences, just the odd character, the odd tree that wants to be different. And that's what I like about it. That's what pulls me in. I've got another character here, and I've got to come to here to sort of separate it from its brother behind. It's almost like I've got these rows of soldiers, and there's two young recruits that have come that don't quite know what to do, and they're being learnt by the other soldiers, the other trees, their peers. Okay, let's grab a shot. There's a couple of issues I've got. One is separation because of light, very flat. Got a row of trees coming in from this right hand side, and then there's intersection too, but there's another tree behind there, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it down to f4.5 so I can just really focus on this foreground tree and maybe bring that out a little bit more in the image. I probably need to crop that right hand side out a little bit, maybe there. I really do enjoy these challenges, but sometimes I set me some right beast of a challenge and I'm not sure if they work or not. But I do like the darkness in this wood. It's quite dense, it's dark, so I like that type of atmosphere, but I would like a little bit of light trying to penetrate it. I think that would work really nice. Maybe that'll happen as the sun rises a little bit more. So what we'll do is we'll move on. So it just amazes me the different variety of plantation woodland as well. We've come to this dark area and it's full of moss in the foreground, but I'm really struggling to find a composition, and we will move on, but I just wanted to show you just that difference. But you can still see them rows of trees, because I'm showing you at 45 degree. As we spin round, we can still see them rows of trees, that plantation. So this next shot, it's all about the light. It's all about the light casting its side light on these trees as it's bursting through. Now there's a fair bit of work going on here, so they've opened the woodland up, but that lets the light in and it changes the woodland. So I'm going to grab a shot from here, and this will probably be my last one. We'll go for the wide angle and see if that works. If not, or wider angle, the 2470, as I lose that light, which is typical. We'll just see if that light does come back, and because that light's gone, I've actually lost the composition completely. But we will try and get it back. So I'm just going to wait for the best of the light. Not sure if it's actually going to work, but we'll try it anyway. So another reason, two reasons why I come out, and the second one was, the first one was is the challenge, and the second one is try this tripod out. So it's a tripod from KandF. It's the X284C2 carbon fibre. It's a smaller tripod for me to carry around when I'm walking around these local areas and not want to walk too far. Not got a massive issue with the wind, but I tell you what, I like it. I really like it. I'll take the camera off and just give you a little rundown. First of all, what I like is how easy and how big them grips are to work on the legs. A real massive improvement on the last tripod I had, which I've had for years and still got it. I put the gear head on. It doesn't come with a gear head, it comes with a ball head, and you know what, the ball head looks great. It'll come up to, I think it's about 160. I'm not sure on the actual stats, and it's something I'm not really interested in stats. Besides, does everything work on it? Does it feel right? And it feels right. It's quite chunky. It probably doesn't look it on the video, and they never do, but it's quite a chunky bit of kit, to be honest. That head just pops off, I believe, like so. So you can interchange that. I'll lock that back on. It's got a lovely big lever lock here, lovely feeling handle here. They've gone for the gunmetal silver legs. The clamps work really well and drop back into place when you've moved it, so they're spring loaded. That works really well. The only thing I wish I would do is probably change the feet to the some spikes, or send some spikes with it as another option. The tripod itself feels extremely stable. All right, in the woodland, it is windy, but there's no wind in here today, so that can't be tested in wind. but for a lighter weight tripod, you would not get a better tripod. Let me just get the ball head for you, because I've brought it. So this is the ball head that comes with it. Look at the design, it looks superb. I'm just not a great advocate of ball heads, but if I was climbing up a mountain and I wanted to really knock down the weight, even though probably the gear head isn't much different to the ball head, then I would definitely consider the ball head. But it really does look a quality bit of engineering. So well done, KandF. I mean, it looks absolute quality. You've got the gear there to move for the panos, etc., to spin that round. Like I say, got a nice big lock-in lever there that fits your thumb. You can see that, probably not. So that's really good. So if I hadn't got the gear head, I'd be quite happy with that ball head, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Another thing I like about it is, I don't know about you, but when I'm dropping it into, if you haven't got a L bracket and you want to drop that ball head down into that position there, into a 90-degree position, this has actually got 2 slots. How good's that? Just simple. So you've got 2 options for dropping it left and right. So I like that as well. It's got the lockables there for the pano. This is the tighten part, so you can have it tighter or looser, however it suits your type of photography. I quite like it in between, so it's loose-ish, but it doesn't fall over. It's got the level on the top there, so that comes with the tripod. Like I say, I'm a gearhead man. I've been a gearhead man for 18 months now, and you can't beat them, to be honest. You cannot beat them. So I'll put the KandF gearhead on, and it is superb. So it does come in a lovely carrier case. I don't know about you, I've never used one tripod carrier case ever, but it's really nice quality. I've not got it with me, so I can't show you. So it's got your 2 threaded areas here where you can add things to it, mobile phone if you're vlogging, things like that, time lapse, as well as shooting for your photography or videography. Weight wise, I haven't got a clue. You'll have to research it. Go and have a look at them specs and see what you think. I like the grip on it as well. The grip's nice and warm grip. That's nice. It's sealed to it. I had one before where it wasn't, and it kept moving, frustrated the hell out of me. This is all part integrated within the leg of the tripod there. And like I say, it really is a massive improvement. Really is. I love the style, and I'll be quite happy to take that anywhere. Again, it comes with the bag hanger on there, so we can change that. We can take that off and just have it without the shaft. That's what that bit's all about there, I believe. I'll get it off, take that off, and just use that rather than the shaft itself, so we can take the shaft out. Nice, quick and easy, locked in, job's a good one. Quarter of a turn, like I say, nice, really big, chunky. I mean, feel really chunky. So it feels fantastic. When you're working it feels fantastic. Very happy with the product. Very happy with the product indeed. It's not too big. It's a nice ICOS tripod. It's really, if it was windy, gusting, God knows what, hang your bag on that, you wouldn't have a problem. It'd be really stable. Good if you're doing a lot of walking. You've got to walk a long way to get them images that you're after. Again, good, nice, lightweight carbon fibre. and we'll call it a day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.